stabbing a National City woman to death made his first appearance in court today. I'll tell you what the prosecution said led up to the attack.
Neighbors say she left trash all over the street and was using the sidewalk as a restroom. Now that known hoarder is finally gone, but neighbors wonder for how long.
Another hot one across the county and thunderstorms in the forecast at least through Tuesday. That could produce some flooding.
A new mural coming to Solana Beach. Get an inside look and hear from the Southern California artist behind it.
We're in the last stretch where you can donate to help bring a resident canine therapy program to Rady Children's Hospital.
A San Diego legend in TV news.
We paid tribute to Scott Hall and his 41-year career at CBS 8.
CBS 8 News live at 6 starts right now. A woman ordered to leave her hoarding house after multiple warnings to clean it up moved around the corner, creating new concerns for her neighbors. Good evening, everyone. I'm Anna Laurel. Thanks for joining us.
I'm Carlo Cicchetto. Those neighbors say Lisa Golden was living out of her cars, packed with her belongings, generating health and safety complaints. CBS 8 first brought you this story last week. Tonight, we have an update.
CBS 8's Steve Price joins us live from Ocean View Hills, where those cars are now gone. Steve?
And, you know, Anna and Carlo, neighbors tell me that it was not uncommon to see cars and trucks parked along the sidewalk here for days, sometimes even weeks. But this time they could tell something was definitely different. In this case, someone was actually living inside the vehicles. And when they tried to get her help, she got aggressive. Bags of trash, rotting food, multiple cars packed from hoarding. And this wasn't just for a week or two. Neighbors on Seadrift Way in Ocean View Hills say it went on for months.
Mountains and mountains of stuff, rotten food, and there was a smell that emanated from it. There really was. And I just tried to stay away from there, but even so, like in the morning, I would pass by sometimes, and I could really get a whiff of all the stuff that was in there because she kept all the windows down. She is Lisa Golden, who used to live around the corner in a house we reported on for over a year after neighbors complained about it being a hoarder home. Here are just some of the pictures from the inside. Neighbors say it was also infested with rats. It got so bad that a judge ordered a court-appointed receiver to sell it. So Golden moved around the corner, apparently living out of her cars, giving one neighbor quite a view from her upstairs window. One morning she heard all sorts of stuff going on, and she looked down. She got to see her going to the bathroom. She was like, oh, okay. It's like, what do you do? She goes, I got kids. I'm like, yeah, I know. Neighbors tried to talk with her, but they say she always got aggressive. And it was never a positive experience. She was like, get out of here. I can do whatever I want. They also reported her over and over on the city's Get It Done app, but nothing ever got done until last Friday, one day after CBS 8 went to police with neighbors' concerns. Police towed her cars and told neighbors Golden was being moved to a shelter. You're working on getting her to a more permanent shelter position, and that's great for her, guys, because she needs the help. She does. They are concerned she'll come back, but for now, they appreciate having their quiet neighborhood back. You guys are the Get It Done app, right? We prefer working for you, but we'll take that too. Yeah, that's right. Now, we did reach out to San Diego police to try to verify Lisa Golden's whereabouts, but they told us for privacy reasons, Carlo, they could not comment.
Thank you, Steve. A man accused of killing a National City woman in her home appeared in a South Bay courtroom today. The woman's husband found her body last week and came face to face with her accused killer.
CBS 8's Alex Cheney joins us live from Chula Vista tonight with what happened today in court. Alex?
Anna and Carlo, it was an extremely emotional day in the courtroom today as the district attorney described the attack that happened to Wanda Taylor in her home just last week. The judge in this case called it an act of extreme violence, seemingly at random.
I don't feel good.
Ernest Taylor, the husband of Wanda Taylor, was in court today and saw his wife's accused killer. 30-year-old Noel Trevino made his first appearance in court today. The judge ordered us not to show his face.
The circumstances of this crime are violent.
Trevino was supposed to appear in court last Friday, but instead his bail hearing was moved to today for medical reasons. Today, he entered a plea of not guilty.
Murder, residential burglary, and resisting arrest.
The district attorney described what led up to the brutal attack, saying Trevino posed as a salesman and talked to Wanda at the front door of her home in the morning. They both left, but Trevino circled the property and lied in wait for nearly an hour while he tried to open all the exterior doors of the home. When Wanda returned home, prosecutors say Trevino was hiding in the backyard and attacked her as she entered the home.
It is the people's belief right now that he struck her at least twice with a softball-sized rock as she entered into her side door.
Prosecutors then say Trevino entered the home and grabbed 2 kitchen knives and stabbed 71-year-old Wanda Taylor to death. Trevino then spent the next 2.5 hours ransacking the home. Ernest then arrived home where he found the killer still inside. Trevino tried to escape, but was eventually arrested by police after a foot chase. The district attorney says Trevino appears to have no ties to San Diego and no ties to Wanda Taylor. There is still no clear motive why this tragedy happened.
Deputy District Attorney did a wonderful job representing my wife on this heinous crime. And I know justice will prevail, not only because of man, because of God.
The judge ordered for Trevino to be held without bail, and his next court appearance is here in Chula Vista on September 2nd. I spoke to Ernest Taylor today, who described his wife as a beautiful woman who was loved and now missed by everyone she knew. Reporting live, I'm Alex Cheney, CBS 8.
All right, Alex, thank you for that. Firefighters in La Mesa gained control over a 2-alarm fire at a strip mall. It broke out just after 3 this afternoon inside the Ross Dress for Less on Grossmont Boulevard. Firefighters tell us there was construction going on at the time. The fire was contained to one area of the building and everyone got out with no injuries.
Tomorrow, the County Board of Supervisors will consider a proposal calling for changes at juvenile detention facilities. Vice Chair Monica Montgomery Stepp wants to phase out the use of chemical agents, things like pepper spray, to break up fights between inmates. That would take place over the next 2 years, and she also wants to require all youth probation officers to go through special de-escalation training and to scale back any use of solitary confinement for young people.
I take issues surrounding our youth very seriously, and I fully believe that if we cannot commit to building systems that support youth development rather than deepen their trauma, then what are we doing?
If passed, the chief probation officer would have 60 days to come up with a plan on how to implement the new policies.
Okay, hot and humid in San Diego today with reports of extremely high winds and thunderstorms moving through East County. Let's check in with Sean Stiles. What's it looking like out there, Sean?
Well, fortunately, because of the atmosphere starting to cool ever so slightly, those thunderstorms are starting to back off a little bit. But boy, I'll tell you, it has been a very wild day across San Diego, especially over the East County. We're going to see this weather pattern stick around at least through Tuesday. So tomorrow, thunderstorms are the big story here. And with those thunderstorms, we're seeing heavy downpours in the eastern part of the inland microclimates, the mountains, and into the desert. So a chance of flooding is quite possible in all those locations. In fact, the National Weather Service extended the flash flood warning for San Diego County, and also they've expanded it across the desert southwest into parts of Arizona with a flood watch. So we're looking at some very explosive conditions, and this is the Doppler radar as it made its way through San Diego over the past, say, 4 to 6 hours. You can see how tremendous these cells were moving across the deserts. I mean, the temperature at 5 o'clock in Borrego Springs was 76 degrees. So that tells you they're having some pretty good amounts of rain come down. Temperatures will continue to stay at or slightly above average on the coastal strip. It's the humidity that is the big issue here. And when those thunderstorms come in, we see those clouds collapse to the surface. And that's where we see the strong winds that Anna was mentioning, along with the heavy downpours. I'll have more on this in your complete forecast.
All right, Sean, thank you. New tonight, new artwork is coming to Solana Beach. Madison Gallery is gearing up to showcase the work of Southern California graffiti artist Retna. And tonight, he's painting his first mural here in our county.
CBS 8's Steffi Roche joins us live outside the gallery to show us what's going on there. Steffi.
Yeah, well, take a look, guys. Artist Marquise Lewis is out here. He is known internationally as Retina, and he's behind me right now painting this mural. He's known for his unique penmanship inspired by calligraphy. Now, this is his second mural, but it will be his first exhibition in the San Diego region. The LA native has showcased his work on a global scale, including high-profile collaborations with Louis Vuitton and Chanel. He tells us that because of San Diego's close proximity to the border, he feels the region has a distinctive cultural energy that resonates with his work.
Influenced by a lot of cultures that are from Southern California, you know, and I think it's important to kind of be able to, not a lot of people could always afford the pieces that I do, so this is a way of like they get to see the work and get to live with the work, and this is what the work originally started from, was from the street, so it's a good way to juxtapose the two together.
His mural tonight so far says Margraves, Madison, Solana Beach, California, surf and skate, and then more will be added on. Meanwhile, his exhibit, Carta de Amor, will begin at the Madison Gallery on September 3rd and run through October 11th. But for now, reporting live in Solana Beach, I'm Steffi Roche, CBS 8.
Thanks, Steffi.
Great to see.
A big change is coming for certain passengers on a major airline. We'll have that story still ahead.
Also coming up, the heartfelt new tribute to some beloved animals at the San Diego Zoo.
We're in the last stretch where you can donate to help bring a resident canine therapy program to Rady Children's Hospital.